Black Friday is going to be the single biggest day of the year for a lot of entrepreneurs, but on the other hand, a lot are going to fail miserably. Now, what is the separator amongst the two? It is launch and strategy. And what better place to get strategy for Black Friday outside of the Black Handsome one that's made over 7 figures online in my business, which is one digital product doing a little over 900K, and my Black is beautiful. Plus, I make at least $10,000 every single time that I do this. So listen up. Black Friday is about cutting through and getting seen because you are literally in competition with everyone on that day. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you probably won't cut through and get seen, and you'll just get lost in the sea of all the other sales that are happening on Black Friday. So if that's you, then enjoy your non-profitable Black Friday this year. But look, first of all, the reason why most people fail miserably on Black Friday is because they suffer from what I like to call the Beyonce effect, right? The Beyonce effect. Now, before anybody comes for me, I don't want no smoke with the Beehive. I don't want no smoke, you know what I'm saying? All hail Beyonce on Beyonce's internet. I know where I am right now. But the Beyonce effect is this. Most people, they just drop their offer that they have for sale on Black Friday. And that is the Beyonce effect. Because think about this, Beyonce's star power is so big that she doesn't have to announce anything that she's doing to anybody. And then she can just release it, make one post on her social media, sales go through the roof, sales out first day. Right, Beyonce, she did this with the album. Didn't tell anybody that she had an album coming out. Just made one post on her social media, goes crazy. Same thing with the tour. Doesn't tell anybody that she has a tour. Makes one post on her social media. Renaissance tour, sells out worldwide. That is what most entrepreneurs are doing also. They don't tell anybody that they have something coming up like they are Beyonce. And then they just post something on their social media channels or their YouTube channel. And then when it's crickets, they're just sitting there asking themselves, why I didn't get any sales? It didn't work. Because you are not Beyonce. And I definitely know I'm not Beyonce. People, they might like me, but they don't love me like Queen Bee, right? So the way that we eliminate the Beyonce effect is this. We need to have a wait list. Right? Now, on this wait list, what you want to do is that you want to announce the deal that you have coming up on Black Friday, and you want to incentivize people to sign up for the wait list. The reason why you want to have a wait list, for one, you want to capture people's contact information. You want to capture people's contact info. This is their name. This is their email address. And if you want to take it a step further, you can get their phone number. But bare minimum, you need to get their name and their email address. The reason for this is so that you can contact them directly when your Black Friday deal is available. What most failing entrepreneurs are doing is that they're just going to post something on their social media channel or on their YouTube, and they don't have any control over if people will see that or the amount of people that will see that, versus when you have this wait list right here and you get people's contact information, you will be able to directly contact them to let them know that your deal is available. Now, how do you get people to sign up for your wait list? This is where most people are failing also. All that they'll do is say, hey, I'm releasing this on Black Friday. Sign up for my email list if you want it. Nah, that ain't it, boo-boo. Look, what you gotta do is incentivize people to sign up for your wait list. So the way that I incentivize people to sign up for my wait list is that I want to use scarcity tactics and or limited availability. Scarcity tactics and or limited availability. Right? So the thing about scarcity and the thing about limited availability is that it will make somebody want to sign up for your email list so they don't miss out. You ever heard of this, FOMO? Right? Fear of missing out. FOMO is big, and we want to tap into people's emotions because people, they buy off of emotion and then they justify with logic. So we can use FOMO tactics by using scarcity or limited availability to incentivize somebody to sign up for our wait list. So a scarcity tactic may be that something is only available for a certain period of time, or a limited availability tactic may be that it's only X amount of units that will be available at this price, or only X amount of people will be able to get something at this particular price. Why I said and or is because I like to use the and. I like to add and do both of these at the same exact time. So I'll use scarcity and limited availability. So what I'll do is something like this. I'll say that I have this Black Friday deal available for only 1 hour. Right? So that's scarcity, and I'm using the limited availability because after the 1 hour, you can't get it anymore. Or I'll say the first X amount of people will be able to get this for this amount of price. And at this time, the price is going back up to normal price. But for this X amount of time, the price may be 80% off or something crazy like that. Like, I make my Black Friday deals so crazy because I know that I have to cut through. Plus, I'm selling digital products, right? So all money is good money because it didn't cost me any extra money to create this stuff, right? It's a digital product. All extra money, it's just money that I would not have had anyways. So I would rather have an extra $10,000 or an extra $5,000 or an extra 1,000 or extra 500, or even if it's just an extra $50, that's an extra $50 that I would not have had if I just didn't have a little Black Friday sale. So I'll take the extra. But the reason why I have these big drastic sales, like I said, it's because we have to cut through. And everybody from the big guys to the little guy is all having some type of sale on Black Friday. And it's typically like 35% off, 25% off, 30% off, 50% off. So I make mine 80% off. Now, here's a little strategy. I don't really tell many people this, but you could just inflate the prices and then have a Black Friday sale, a quote unquote Black Friday sale. That's what a lot of these big corporations actually do. Like, they'll have something that may be normal price, $200, but people may not know that. So on their Black Friday, they'll inflate the price and say that something originally is on sale for $600, but you can get it at this huge discount for $100. So it's actually 50% off. In reality, it's not the huge big discount. I noticed this last year when I was at Target, and I'm going to check again this year to see if they do the same thing. They would have their Black Friday sale price, and then I would move the number off the sign, and it was like the same price. Like, it wasn't even a Black Friday sale. They just used the words. They just used the words of Black Friday in real big bold red letters, just to make the customer, the consumer, think it's a sale. But it was actually like the same exact price. It wasn't even a sale at all. Last year, Target, all that they did was just put Black Friday on it. That was crazy to me. But I personally wouldn't do that. But I'm just telling you, there's some of those games that the big boys play. I have a little bit more integrity than that. And also, this is something that the big boys do, and this is something that I do as well. I typically get paid twice on Black Fridays, and you can too. What most entrepreneurs are going to do is that they're only going to make their Black Friday deal available on Black Friday, right? Well, I get paid twice because I will have my release before Black Friday. I may have an initial release like a week before Black Friday, and then have that same exact deal available on Black Friday. The reason for this, remember, it's about cutting through. It's about being seen, and it's about being noticed. So if I know that everybody in any market is going to be having all these deals on Black Friday, well, I'm just going to have mine like a week before on like a Monday or Tuesday, and I'm gonna say like, hey, here's my pre-Black Friday sale. You can get this for 80% off. And I'm still use those limited availability and scarcity tactics because I'm gonna say, hey, this is what I'm releasing on Black Friday. So if you get it right now, a week early, X amount of people can get it for X amount of time for this amount of money, right? Get it early because I'm only going to be moving this many units using scarcity, and that ties into Black Friday also. So if I only have 100 available, that goes into Black Friday also. So you better go ahead and get it now. Scarcely limited availability. So I can use those FOMO tactics that we were talking about a little earlier. So I can have a pre-Black Friday sale plus a Black Friday sale, and I can get paid twice for the same exact deal. If you notice, the big boys, they do this also because it's all about cutting through and it's all about being seen. Just think, have you ever just noticed around Thanksgiving time, the Black Friday deals start coming earlier and earlier and earlier? I remember there was a time where people would be like lining up at the stores on midnight, the night of Thanksgiving, midnight, so they could like rush the stores at 12:01. Right? It's not like that anymore. Why? Because they're starting to have Black Friday sales on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day, and then going into that Friday and then over the weekend and a Cyber Monday and all this stuff. We can do the same thing. Every time I do have a Black Friday offer, I get paid twice, not just on Black Friday. Now, during all this hoopla of Black Friday, don't forget what it is that you're actually doing and the whole purpose of your actual product. So many people are failing because they're only thinking of making money instead of thinking about the actual person, the actual customer, the actual consumer, and solving a problem for that person. So just so you don't forget what the whole purpose is, there's this framework called MAGIC, right? MAGIC. That G and I is terrible, but you can read it, right? MAGIC. Now, the M stands for magnetic reason why. Magnetic reason why. So, why are they purchasing? With this particular day, we know the reason why, right? They want the deal of the Black Friday. The A is for our avatar. And anything that you're doing in business and content creation, anything entrepreneur-wise, you need to focus on who your actual avatar is. Why most entrepreneurs and inspiring entrepreneurs out here failing is because they're trying to serve everybody. They're trying to come up and sell to everybody. They're trying to create content for everybody. And when you try to help and speak to everybody, you don't help and talk to anybody. Your avatar profile is one customer profile. This isn't plural. And you'll be shocked to find out how many people fit that avatar profile within your actual niche. Now, the G stands for goal. When you think of goal here, think of what is a dream outcome, right? What is a dream outcome? Or another word for dream outcome would be a result, right? Or a solution. As an entrepreneur, we're only in the problem-solving business, period. That's it. Just think about it. Every single thing that you spend $1 on, you spend it on something that solves a problem in your life. So people there are here failing because they think that people want to buy something just because it's Black Friday. No, people want to buy something that's going to solve their problem. Even the people that go out and buy all these big TVs, which I don't know why big TVs are still a thing on Black Friday, because I'm like, nowadays, who doesn't have a big TV, right? But even that big TV is solving their problem of being bored on the couch. Right? They don't want a big TV just for the sake of having a big TV. They want to sit there and waste time instead of doing something productive, and that helps them better cope with their life, which typically most people aren't living the life that they want to live. So instead of doing something productive and actually using that time to change their life, they just want to be distracted. Most people out here walking around are just doing everything in their power to just be distracted from a life that they actually don't want to live, whether that be a big old TV or scrolling social media, whatever it is. But that's a topic for another day. But don't forget what the goal is. The goal of your avatar is their desired outcome or that dream result. Because everything in entrepreneurship is simply just taking someone from their current situation of where they are right now and getting them to here, their desired situation of where they want to actually be. So what is the goal, not of you, the goal of your actual avatar? Now, the I stands for interval or time interval, right? I'll just put time in these parentheses here. You'll be able to make more money with your Black Friday deal if you're focused on what that dream outcome or that goal is for your avatar, and you are able to let them have a time interval of when they will actually receive their goal. Because yes, we want to take people from their current situation to their desired situation, but if we're able to collapse this time in between here, we will be able to make so much more money. And then the C stands for car. All right, car, like what does a car have to do with anything? The car is just something that I remind myself that my digital product is simply just a car. It's just a vehicle, right? So think about your actual car. What is your car? Your car is a vehicle. And what does a vehicle do? A vehicle simply just takes you from where you are right now, your current situation, to where you want to be, your desired situation. So as soon as I get done shooting this YouTube video, I'm going to get in my car, my vehicle, and I'm going to Trader Joe's, right? My car is taking me from where I want to be to where I want to go. But I'm not going to Trader Joe's just for the sake of going to Trader Joe's. I'm going to Trader Joe's to get my favorite snacks. I love their movie theater popcorn. I love their little mini peanut butter cups. I love their dried chili spice mangoes. I'm not going to go through the list of my Trader Joe's snacks. But one of my favorite things to do is go to Trader Joe's and get my snacks or try out their new snacks, right? But my vehicle is what's going to get me there. Where most entrepreneurs are messing up is that they think that they're selling the vehicle when they're actually selling the goal, the desired outcome, the dream result, right? And our product is simply just a vehicle that is going to get somebody to their desired outcome. You focus on that, you get numbers coming in online in your business like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join the It's Credited at the Top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But this is the exact framework that I use anytime that I have a Black Friday deal. And also, even outside of Black Friday, you can use this framework and this launch strategy during any time of the year. What you don't want to do is just release a product just randomly. This is pretty much the framework and the launch strategy that I use for anything that I do. And it works anytime, especially on Black Friday. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this video right here on how you can get your first 1,000 sales in really fast. It's credited at the top.